Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Backpage gaming video. You're joining me, Robbie. We've got Jack with us.
Hello.
And today we're looking at a cheeky little team of the season. Ndombele, I say little. He's only 5'11". I actually thought he was taller. He feels taller in game. We'll get into that. Anyway, yeah. I'm excited. You know, we're smashing the team of the season reviews. We've got a few more coming. And then for the PREM as well, we're going to smash it, aren't we, Jack?
It's going to be naughty. It's going to be that naughty. People phone the police and say these boys are opening too many packs.
There you go.
Sign seal of approval. Anyway, moving into the review. On Ndombele, I loved his Summer Heat card last year. It was really good. Really good value card as well.
Yeah.
And he felt unbelievable on the ball. Proper ding dang do.
For God's sake.
Sorry, Olive Ball, bit dead maybe, but does this card feel as good as the Summer Heat one did from last year?
I only ever used the Summer Heat one on yours. I never actually got him myself. I know you're a big fan of him. But he did feel great, the Summer Heat one. This one, I'd say it's just there. It is phenomenal on the ball. You know when you're used to like a clunky centre mid?
Yeah.
He just feels so much nicer. So for a bit of background, I started using him. Go on.
How does he compare to Sissoko? I feel like him and Sissoko are like chalk and cheese in a way.
Yeah, definitely. So I started using him at centre mid with a midfield three of him, team of season and Kunku, who we'll be reviewing shortly, and Sissoko at CDM. I didn't like them. I didn't like that midfield. No. So I decided to take Sissoko out and put Ndombele CDM and have Seedorf as the attacking centre mid. And my God, that really changed it. Like Ndombele is so much better as a CDM.
Jeez.
Yeah,
that
a lot better as a CDM.
Well, I don't know. Does it surprise me? He's got some really good stats.
Yeah.
But for some reason, he doesn't quite sell it to me as a CDM, and
really?
I think it's because normally I like my CDM to have maybe a bit more. I say a bit more of a presence. He's got 93 strength.
Yeah, he is a presence. When I said I was surprised he was 5'11", he feels massive in game.
Yeah.
He covers a lot of ground. He's got 91 acceleration, which I think is the better pace split personally.
He's got a unique body type.
He does, yeah. He feels really nice on the ball.
Do you think that's
the main thing? Yeah. Sissoko he's a beast, don't get me wrong, but he is one clunky fucker. Like, he's just a big lumbering idiot, really. But don't get me wrong, I love Sissoko, but they're two completely different players at CDM. Sissoko's just he's gonna get in the way. He's gonna charge about. He's gonna knock people over. And Ndombele's just got so much more precision with it. You know what I mean?
Do you think we're at the point now in the year where you need a CDM more like Ndombele, where he can play the ball a bit better, he can dribble out the defence a bit better, he is more of that transition type of card. So you pass it. You've got a lot of good defenders now on FIFA.
Yeah.
I think that finally the midfielders are catching up.
Yeah.
So now does it feel like this guy can really take you from defence to attack really nicely?
I think so. Yeah. I didn't think it was that important until I used him there.
Yeah.
Like, I played press after possession loss, 4-3-1-2, and he's just able to like nick in front of, when like they're passing up front, he's able to like get in front of them, then like run forward, play a nice pass or a 1-2 or something. It really helps the like the flow of your attack somewhat.
I can understand that.
Say that again, sorry.
I can understand that. Like, I think you need cards that can suit a system that you play, and I think a quick CDM that's good at ball playing really suits a counter-attacking style. Yeah. So
and I mean he's got good dribbling stats, but I was still surprised at how good he felt on the ball.
I think you always are going to be though, aren't you? When you use a CDM, you don't expect him to be good, but on the ball that is. But they usually just end up surprising you when it's cards like this. Yeah. So obviously you've just said you much preferred him at CDM. He's definitely not a cam.
No.
But do you think for the right person, obviously centre mid would be a better position for him?
I think he can play centre mid. Don't get me wrong, you did all right there. The only thing that maybe puts me off using him there is I compare everyone at attacking centre mid to Foot Birthday Atal, who is phenomenal as an attacking centre mid. It's hard for anyone to live up to that.
I think he's the best one in the game.
100%. Foot Birthday Atal is one of the best players on the game. Never mind centre mid, never mind striker. He's up there in top 10, I think.
He was that good at centre mid. Obviously, we did the review on him.
Yeah.
He was that good that I moved him to striker. I was having that much fun.
I used him to striker this weekend as well.
He's so good. But anyway, it's not about Yusuf. It's about Tanguy.
Yeah.
The one thing, I know Sam's probably screaming this at the monitor right now, if he's watching it. The pace split.
Yeah.
It's not great.
It's not, no.
It's a weird one. So, normally we say acceleration higher is better, but normally when they're kind of like a bit closer together. So he's 11 higher in acceleration, and this is what I didn't like about Thiago. And I think for me, held Thiago back. Obviously, there's a difference. You know, like 20 or something with Thiago, but still. Did you find this to be an issue, or do you think it was just... Was it noticeable at all? Or?
No. To be honest, I hadn't looked really at his pace split until just now, looking at his stats for the review.
Okay.
You can't tell. It's one of them where he feels fast. I think having a higher acceleration than sprint speed is more important. I think if it's the other way around, you're going to struggle a bit.
No, I think especially in CDM, you know, like in the style that you're playing as well.
You want those quick bursts to get in front of players and intercept it.
Absolutely.
100%. So I don't think you notice it. If you use him as a centre mid and getting runs in behind, you might notice it a little bit, but as a CDM, I think it's perfectly fine.
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. I'm about to say, he didn't particularly capture me when I first looked at him, but now I'm looking at him a bit more and more and thinking, could this really guy do a job? I think the only thing for me is that he'd probably be playing centre mid. That 72 finishing, 84 long shots, it's not the greatest, but you know, I suppose it's...
Yeah, the 99 shot power definitely helps.
Yeah, there seems to be so many people with 99 shot power this year.
Yeah, especially centre mids.
So, I think we've pretty much covered the main kind of like queries that I had regarding old Tanguy. What was your... Yes, best Haribo in the game. What was your favourite thing about the card? And then your least favourite thing. Where do you think he could improve upon his performance?
My favourite thing, I'd say, probably his dribbling. It's, you know, going from Sissoko, who's got like 66 agility, 66 balance.
Yeah, I can imagine
that it's around there. It might not be completely right. It's head and shoulders above, going from like 30 plus in agility and balance. It's really, really noticeable. I didn't think, you know, Sissoko hindered me that much. But when you're playing it forward, like being your sort of like flow player, it really does make a difference having someone that can beat a player and play a nice pass. Like, it really does.
I can imagine. I definitely agree. I think for me, Curtis Jones, his future star, has been one of my favourite cards in the game this year. I think he's fantastic, and I'm really hoping to get him back in the team when Prem Team of the season comes out.
Yeah. Because
he is so nice on the ball, and he's got the presence about him that I imagine Ndombele does as well. Yeah. So, you know, he can beat a man with the 4-star skills, which we haven't even talked about, by the way. Great thing to have this year. But yeah, Curtis Jones has got that kind of presence that he can shield the ball and then spray a pass. I think, like you say, Rob, it's not something that you think is really important until you've had it.
Until you've had it, yeah.
You don't know what you've got until you lost it.
But the bad thing, well, that was the bad thing. No. What could he improve on? I'd say, like I said, going forward. Obviously, I didn't really like him much as a centre mid. I think it's maybe because of his, you know, I compare everyone to Atal, like I said. He's not got the best shooting, so he's not going to do great in that regard. And his pace, like I said, it's fine at CDM. I think at a centre mid, you want someone who can sort of get in behind more, like I said.
Can like race away from somebody or something.
Say again.
They can like race past someone and really put on the afterburners really and bullets past somebody.
Definitely, yeah.
Football Atal.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, if you want a box-to-box centre mid, look no further than Football Atal. If you can get him in, he is fantastic.
And on that bombshell, why don't you take us through the end card, Rob?
So rating, if I'd just used him at centre mid, and that was the whole thing I did for the review, which would have been a mistake, it'd be like a 6. Honestly, it was pretty. It wasn't great at centre mid, but CDM, it changed my mind completely. The middle solved the riddle, if you will.
The classic Backpage gaming motto.
Yeah, it's the old adage. I've gone for a 9. I think it's fair.
Okay.
Higher than you thought, or?
Higher, I think. Higher. I thought it might have been like an 8 or something.
Nah, 9. Yeah, he was really good. Only things that could get him up a bit, maybe like a 5-star in one of the skills or weak foot.
But I think having used Birthday Renato, I've really come to like appreciate how nice it is to have 5-star weak foot on your centre mids.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think the freestyle hindered him at all, or not a biggie?
No, I don't think it really made a difference. I think at centre mid it's important, not so much at CDM.
I suppose so, because you're getting into those shooting positions a lot more, aren't you?
Yeah. Value I've gone for 9. He's like 270k. I mean, I think that's pretty good for a player this caliber.
He's French as well.
He's French. He's PREM. He's the most linkable player on the game, probably. I think that's a pretty good price. All things considered, he might go up a bit, if he gets some good links in the Prem team this season.
You've got to think that he does, surely.
I know, yeah, you'd hope so, because I've got him. And
we'll get a nice Harry Kane, yes, lads.
Yeah. Chem style gone for a shadow. I don't think you're putting anything else on him, really, are you?
No,
getting the pace up, getting the defending up. You're buzzing, aren't you? Links have gone for Foot Birthday Lucas. Did a review of him if you haven't seen that.
He was really good. I really enjoyed that card.
You loved him, didn't you? What if Reguilon? You also used him, didn't you?
Good card, good left back. He's more of a defensive left back. I think he's not so much of the meta at the minute, where you've kind of like got more attacking ones that are better on the ball. But defensive wise, he's an absolute anchor.
Yeah. And then last one we've got for Free State Maximan, who has crashed in price since he came out again. That's 280k. I think that's a good price for that card, honestly.
I'd say so. Yeah, I think he's always fun to use. I think whatever version of Maximon you get, he always feels unbelievable on the ball.
Yeah, definitely.
Really good.
He's one of those that plays above his stats as well, I think, isn't he?
Yeah. No, absolutely. He's an 86 with 81 shooting. That is a lie.
Yeah. And then position, he's a CDM, personally. You can play him, if you want to play him in a 4-4-2 as a centre mid, as the defensive one, I think he'd do fantastic there. But if you really want to get the most out of him as a central CDM in like a 4-1-2-1-2 or a 4-3-1-2, he's going to be your boy.
Fair enough, Rob. He sounds like quite a player.
He is, yeah.
Can't wait to maybe use him when some of the Prem boys come out.
Yeah, begging for him in my red picks, please.
Yeah. Well, anyway, on that bombshell, please like, please subscribe. We've got plenty more Team of the Season stuff on its way. Fresh out the kitchen for you guys.
Yep.
We'll see you next time.
See you later.